You notice over there, Cherish is putting the rubbers on and the two-face for the insulation, and the rubbers go underneath the sheet. So we're gonna get this first sheet on. And then I'm gonna put two-face up here at the top. And then once we get that first 2 rows on, it'll be a lot easier after that. Hey guys, so right here, just getting the insulation ready. Got the two-face tape on each end. Once we get that on, and then she's got the rubbers or neoprene seals on the edge. Now, those neoprene seals, just like the bottom, we measured them out 1 foot right on the money to hit on the high ribs of the sheet. That way it comes out real nice. And so you see us a little tough getting that first roll of insulation up there, but we got it. You know, a little help, ladder, so forth. And she's gonna stick it over here, and then I pull it tight and stick it on there. We got the sheet. Throw the sheet on. Now, as far as the sheet goes, you got to put two. We call it pookie, okay, guys? But it's really called something else. I also call it rope caulking. I don't know the technical name for it, but you put that rope caulking on there and get that all the way down, and you do that on each sheet and you screw it down. So here we are, just moving along. Got the insulation on, got the first sheet on, and then once you're up on top, you're gonna just eyeball the purlins. You got that good eyeball, and if you've done it before and you know what you're doing, you very rarely miss. But it does take a little bit of practice to get it down right, but it's doable. I mean, a little bit of practice, you'll get it. Now you'll notice that when we throw the sheet up here, we don't peel that rope caulking until after the sheet's up, and then you just pick up on the sheet a little bit and pull it off. That way, if you notice, she's measuring on the bottom there, just a little bit of an overhang, because this one has gutter, so we're only overhanging 2 inches, and that really it's only about 1 inch, because you got to subtract the 1.25 inches of the high rib. And now you also see my son, he's taking a hammer, and that purlin's kind of laying over a little bit, so he's sticking it in there and pulling it over to be able to make it straight before he screws it. So then do that, and then from here on out, guys, it's just just repeat after that. Once you get it down, main thing is you want to just keep everything straight. You want to keep your caulking on rope caulking nice, and make sure you get the seals, and just keep on going from there. Now, after we get these next 2 sheets on, we got a skylight, and that's a little more difficult to do, and we're cutting her skylight in half here. So just a little bit, because she only wants a short skylight, which is going to go into her bathroom there, and that's the reason for that. So all right, guys, so here we are. We got the next sheet, and you can see that he's just, again, Jaden's done this many times, so he's got that down, running the roof, and he's tacking it all down. And Cherish, she's on the scissor lift over there, she's running the bottom, and he's measuring for me right there to where to cut the next sheet, because the next sheet's going to have a sheet and then a skylight at the bottom 5 feet. So, and then I had to go and I'm getting everything ready for him on the bottom, handing sheets up and putting the rope caulking and cutting the sheets for them, cutting the skylight. I cut the skylight, and I cut the skylight with a regular pair of nibblers that I use for the regular sheets, and it cut really well. And they sell some different types of skylights. She got the really nice clear one. You kind of use those on you'd use them on like a greenhouse, and then you can buy the other ones that are fiberglass. They get real yellow after a while. These don't, that she got. However, they're real clear. But she's gonna, inside, she'll probably put a something on her ceiling underneath the skylight that'll kind of cut down on the glare there. So that's the goal there. Now over here, Jaden's putting in what we call a stiffener. It's just a piece of, you can actually buy them. You can also cut that high rib off and use that as a stiffener, and use that on the other side of the Skylight. So you see here, we're moving over, moving the scaffold over so I can get over there and help. But that stiffener there will, get that done. So that's what he's doing there, and he's tacking that down before we put the Skylight on. And then, so now we got to run the insulation. The insulation's got to go first. Put the insulation down, pull it tight, stick it all down and everything. And then that stiffener kind of getting in the way there, but we got it. And then after that, you're going to take and you're going to cut just the yellow insulation. Don't cut the vinyl right there where the Skylight goes. And then after you get all that yellow off right there where the Skylight goes, then you're going to cut kind of from a corner. You'll see Jaden here cut it, the vinyl, and he'll flip it back. Okay. And then you got to put the Skylight first, and then you got to put that rope caulking on the Skylight. And after you get that on, then you can put the other sheet on top of it. So you can see that him doing that here as it goes here. So you can see that rope caulking, and then you got to put that sheet on. Then we're going to screw the sheet on. Make sure we get a good seal all the way down right there, and then just screw it all down. And then after he gets that, you got to put the rope caulking on the other side of that Skylight, just the 3 foot there, as he's doing there.
One more sheet and we call it.
All right, guys. Well, that's it for today. We're doing it out of daylight. We got halfway though, and we got one Skylight on. And so we'll be back pretty soon to finish the rest of the roof. So that's it, guys. That's how it's done. Would like to show you the rest of the roof here, but I think you get the idea. It's not hard. Just insulate a roof and put that on, and you can do a lot with these roofs. Really nice. They last forever, I think. I put them up. As long as you do them right, you get those seals right, you won't have any problems. So guys, you guys always have a great day, and we'll catch you on the next video. And look forward to your comments, and don't forget to subscribe.